The Galactic Academy's xenobiology field exam was supposed to be routine. Professor Vexlon had chosen Theta 9's jungle specifically because the local apex predator, the razorfang, was predictable. 8 feet tall, 6-inch claws, teeth that could shear through steel, and most importantly, behavior patterns documented across 3 centuries. They hunted by scent, killed instantly, and never deviated from their genetic programming. Remember, cadets. Vexlon's translated words reached the mixed group of students through their universal communicators. Razorfangs are pure instinct, no higher reasoning. They smell blood from 2 miles away and enter an unstoppable killing frenzy. Keep your barrier shields active at all times. The students nodded, all except the human exchange student, Cadet Jennifer Moss. She was still fixing her malfunctioning shield generator, a detail that would have horrified her classmates if they'd noticed. The jungle trek proceeded smoothly until Moss snagged her arm on a thorn bush, tearing through her uniform and drawing blood. The cut was minor, barely worth noting, but every alien student froze in terror. Blood! Vexlon's chromatic skin flashed emergency patterns. Human, activate your shield immediately. Razorfang response time is... The underbrush exploded. The razorfang that emerged was the largest specimen on record. Its scales gleamed like black oil. Its 6 eyes locked onto Moss with laser focus. The creature's nostrils flared, tasting the iron-rich human blood on the air. It moved forward with the fluid grace of a perfect killing machine. Saliva dripping from fangs evolved to pierce armor. The other students scrambled behind their shields, some crying, others praying to various deities. Vexlon frantically tried to call for evacuation, but they were deep in a communication dead zone. Moss stood perfectly still, her damaged shield generator sparking uselessly at her hip. The razorfang stopped 3 feet from her, its head tilted, studying the small, soft creature that showed no fear response. No elevated heartbeat, no stress pheromones, just calm, measured breathing and steady eye contact. Then Moss did something incomprehensible. She smiled. "Hey there, big guy," she said softly, her voice carrying the particular tone humans used with dangerous animals. "Aren't you magnificent? Look at those teeth. Bet you're the king around here." The razorfang's aggressive posture faltered. In 300 years of documentation, prey had always run, fought, or frozen in terror. This creature was appreciating it. Moss slowly raised her bleeding arm, not as a defensive gesture but presenting it. "This what you smelled? Sorry about that. Didn't mean to ring the dinner bell." The predator sniffed cautiously. The blood smelled of iron and proteins, but underneath was something else. The scent of an apex species. Not prey fear, but predator confidence. The human's eyes, forward-facing like its own, maintained contact without challenge or submission. "You know what we are, don't you?" Moss continued conversationally. "Humans, we probably smell like death to you. Millions of years of hunting, killing, evolving. We domesticated wolves, turned Earth's predators into pets." The razorfang began to back away. "Oh, no you don't," Moss said firmly. The predator stopped. "You came all this way for a show. Might as well give you one." What happened next entered Academy legend. Moss dropped to the ground and played dead. Not the twitching, panicked playing dead of prey, but the absolute stillness of a predator in ambush. Her breathing stopped. Her heart rate, already unnaturally calm, dropped to near hibernation levels. She became so still that the jungle insects began landing on her. The razorfang circled once, twice, confused. Poked her with one massive claw, no response. It had never encountered prey that chose death so completely without dying. The creature's instincts screamed conflicting messages. Dangerous not, prey dead not, dead predator threat. After 5 minutes, the razorfang made a decision that contradicted everything known about its species. Played dead too. The massive predator flopped down beside Moss with a ground-shaking thud, closed all 6 eyes, and went completely still. For 10 surreal minutes, the 2 apex predators lay motionless while the other students watched in stupefied silence. Finally, Moss opened one eye. The Razorfang opened one eye. They looked at each other with what could only be described as mutual respect. Moss slowly stood. The Razorfang rose as well, shook itself like a wet dog, and disappeared into the jungle without a backward glance. What just happened? Vexlon stammered. Moss shrugged, wrapping her cut with a bandage. Professional courtesy. Apex predators don't hunt each other unless they're starving. We both knew what the other was capable of, so we agreed to a draw. But the blood, the frenzy response, only works on prey, Moss explained. That thing took one sniff and knew humans weren't prey. We're competition. And in nature, competition that can play dead that convincingly is competition you leave alone. The incident report would puzzle xenobiologists for decades. But the Razorfangs of Theta 9 never attacked another human, always giving them the wide berth reserved for equals.